up, YouTube? It's 419 Morphs. Thank you for watching the videos as well. We're going to be dropping that end of the year highlight video at the end of the year. We'll be recapping 2023. I said it was going to be a big year at the end of 2022, and it was. So we'll be throwing that down, so stay tuned for that. We also got big news. I also said that we were doing big things at the start of next year, and that would release what I was doing, but we're going to do that next video. But this video is we're going to be talking about how to build a project, a recessive project, or any type of project at all, so you guys kind of have an idea. If you have any questions, don't forget to check me out on Instagram. You can DM me with any questions, as well as we are also moving the podcast to Fridays instead of Saturdays because of the expos that we've been hitting pretty hard, and it's going to continue. So right now, how to build a recessive project. So I'm in the clown hypo project, okay? Year 2, I mean, you can buy into this. So you can buy your females that are visuals if you want, which is great, because you want visuals. Or if you want certain codoms in it that you just cannot find into this project, it's easier to make double heads as well. So that's what we did. So I'm gonna go over this so you guys can kind of see where I'm at, okay? So the first one that, as you guys know, that we produced was the red stripe, black head pin, double head hypo clown girl, okay? So that was one. The second one we produced was the blackhead, double head, hypo clown girl. These are all girls, so you guys can see where I'm coming from, okay? The third one we got, which I produced, was the Enchi double head, hypo clown girl. The fourth one we got that I produced was also the GHI red stripe Enchi double het hypo clown. Okay. And then the one that I did buy that actually just got done shedding, that I just updated this video not too long ago, was the Stranger double het hypo clown girl. Okay. So this is the hypo clown project right here. As you guys can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 females. Okay. So these are all double het. So you don't really want to go double het to double het on this, because if you miss, you're gonna make 66% heads. So you want a visual, and that's what we have. So we just picked up this guy. He's in shed, so he looks really freaking cool right now. But we got the females first grown before we got the male, because the females take longer to grow up. So you guys can wait on the male. So here's the visual male. Even though he is in blue, he actually looks really cool. But this is a visual black pastel hypo clown male. So he's going to go to these females. And we are increasing our odds by it being visual, because with him being a visual, I believe we should hit a 1 or 2 visual as well. And anything that I miss that's not a visual or hypo clown is going to be 100% het, because he's a visual. And that's what you want. So even if you're misses, you're still hitting 100% het. So the key with this is the main male. Now you should always have a backup male as well, because you just don't know what might happen. Like, he may not lock. Females may not like the visual male, so you always gotta have a backup. So the backup in this scenario would have been, oh, we got an escapee here, guys. Sorry we do this live. The backup on this would have been a blackhead Enchi double het hypo male. Obviously he's double het, so this would have been the backup male. The only problem is I sold him. So I don't have a backup male, and that's where the problem is. So we get to go buy another visual, which is what I want to go do for this project, or another double het. Okay? Let me put these away real quick, and we'll talk a little bit more. All right. So you guys saw a little bit of the hypocon project and what we're doing here. So I got my visual male to increase my odds. I got a backup male. Well, I did until I sold him. So we're gonna get another backup male. So so you want to try to have like a 2.5, 2.6, maybe a 1.3, which is 1 male, 3 females, 2 males, 6 females. So you're not wearing out your visual. It's better to do visual to visual. Sometimes it's not always possible because you cannot find the genes that you want into the project at a good price, or it's just not out there. So you have to produce your double hets first. And that's what we did. Now you guys can do this with any kind of gene. So it's easier to do it with incomplete dominance. So say if you have red stripe in a snake and you want to work red stripe through your collection, you know, you have that male and you want like a 1.4 out of that, like you want 4 females out of that that pairing that you can work red stripe through. Okay, so the idea of this is you want 1 male to like 3 females, and you don't want to be making anything that's not adding to your collection. That's my general rule. Everyone's different. That's just how I do it. So if I'm going to do a pairing, I'm going to do a pairing that's going to upgrade mom, or it's going to upgrade dad. So if I do like a red stripe energy clown to some other kind of clown, and I hit, you know, the red stripe entry with some other genes in it, I'm going to grow up that male. If it's a male, that son or the female, whatever case may be, I'm going to grow that up. And if it's a male, I'm going to end up using the son and get rid of dad, because son has more genes in it. Now I might end up downgrading dad into a backup male until I can get rid of him. But at that point, he's still a proven breeder. Okay. So I hope that guys helps you guys out a little bit. I know that it's going to be a little bit shorter video than I would normally shoot for this kind, but it's a quick learning video. If you guys have any questions with it, don't forget to comment on it. I will answer them. But I think it's a pretty good example. You guys can see how it works. You guys can base it off your collections. Now everyone's different. That's just how I do it. There's no right or wrong way. But I always try to get my females first, or produced. Actually, I hit really good sex odds this year, as you guys know. So I held back those females, bought my visual, we got my project. Let's see what happens. So year 5, by the time those females are good, that male will be ready, and we'll be doing some crazy stuff with the hypocon stuff. So if you guys have any questions, don't forget to follow the Instagram 419 Morphs. You guys can DM me as well. And we're going to be dropping another video here in a week. And we'll be going over that big news at the beginning of the year. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll be doing a podcast next week as well. Don't forget to tell a friend, guys. Share out that great information. I love every one of you guys. Thank you for watching. Until then, we're out.